Jeff from Chillin N Grillin with Jeff here. Now normally you're used to seeing me in the backyard, enjoying a cocktail, cooking on the barbecue, just relaxing. But right now, our local restaurants need our support, just like they've supported us over the years. Our restaurants are local, they're safe, and they're awesome. Let's head into London and enjoy some of those great restaurants and see what they have to offer. So here we are in Wortley Village, home of some of London's fantastic restaurants. We're gonna head into the company bar, we're gonna grab ourselves a drink and see what Greg's got going on for us. Join me. Greg, how you doing?
Good, how you doing? Welcome to the company bar.
I guess can't shake hands, I guess we got a
there you go.
bump. That's the way to go. Challenging times for restaurants in London right now, for sure.
It is, for sure. We've had to adapt, as you can see by taking a look around. We've got curtains dividing off our booth tables to give everyone that comfortable
Super creative
spacing.
way. It kind of blends in, kind of goes with the theme, rather than just the plexiglass barriers. Looks great.
For sure, thank you very much.
Yeah, yeah.
Gives you that cozy sort of intimate dining experience.
Yeah.
And we've custom made everything here.
Wow, it kind of adds to the decor. It's a creative way to kind of adapt to what's happening right now and keeping your restaurant safe and making it encouraging for people to get out here. Listen, with a name like Company Bar, I would imagine you make some great drinks.
Yeah, absolutely. Come up to the bar.
Let's head up and let's take a look.
I'll fix you something up.
Hey, before we get too close to the bar, I'm noticing this patio. This looks fantastic. This is great. I imagine you're filling this up?
Yeah, we've got two great patios. Some people are more comfortable with sitting outside. We have this side patio here that provides a little bit more shade, and then people watching patio out in the sun out front.
I like the idea that people watching patio. So the patio's looking good. Are you planning to do a little bit more as we head to the colder weather?
For sure, we're going to try to maximize our seating since we're now limited with spacing. So we're in the process of purchasing a large canvas awning that's going to be fixed to the building with curtains around it, gas heaters, kind of like almost like a wedding tent sort of vibe.
Perfect.
And yeah, it'll be nice to sit out there at night, maybe put out some blankets, cozy up. And,
super. It's got a great vibe just sitting out there. It's kind of nice and cozy. It really reflects what's going on indoors right out on the patio. I for one would have no question sitting out there and enjoying myself. In fact, I'd sit anywhere in the restaurant. I feel perfectly safe sitting here with what you've done to make it feel that way.
Thank you for saying that. We've worked hard to do so.
Great, great. Well, so you're going to make a great cocktail. What are you going to make for us?
Yeah, so this is new on our fall menu. At Company Bar, we like to do a lot of spins on classic drinks, kind of our versions of them, kind of keeping everything approachable and familiar on the menu. So this is kind of our spin on a classic Moscow Mule. You'll see it's not going to look the same. It's not going to be in a copper cup. It's going to be quite different. But
I'm looking for it. Moscow Mule is one of my favorite drinks right now.
Oh, cool! Right on.
I'm enjoying a lot of them, so this is a good choice.
So we got our pearl ice here. We're going to add some apple cider to this, some lime juice, ginger beer, of course. Can't have a Moscow Mule without ginger beer. And then we got this really cool Hounds vodka, Black Hounds vodka. It's a Canadian product, and this drink's called Death from Above, and you'll see why.
Oh, look at that. I love it.
Looks very different from a traditional Moscow Mule.
It absolutely does.
A little more seasonal for the fall and the winter.
For
there
sure.
you are.
So, listen, before I encourage people to get out here, I always have to do a quality control check.
Absolutely.
So I'm going to have to, yeah. Oh, wow. That's pretty amazing.
Hitting the spot?
That's pretty amazing for sure. So you've got a couple of restaurants going on right now. These are, as we've said, these are extremely challenging times. What's kind of working? What do you?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely been challenging. When everything first hit, we sort of paused everything, applied for every loan possible, deferred all of our personal mortgages and truck payments, and kind of held our ground to see. There was so much unknown at the time.
Right.
Once we sort of gathered, figured out where we stood, we started to open things up slowly. We've opened everything now. We got Company Bar open, Los Lobos open. We had to make some changes. Early bird, we figured no one's going to do any breakfast takeout. So it stayed closed up till September 1st.
Wow.
We had a small version of Early Bird next door to us here called the Little Bird Cafe, and we changed that into a small Los Lobos. Los Lobos was doing really, really well with takeout, so we decided to do a second location and try to survive. Early Bird definitely has like a little bit of a hole to dig out of. It was closed the longest. The other ones are doing decent. We've had a lot of community support, especially through our takeout. We've had to adapt the menus to make it work.
Right.
With Company Bar, Company Bar is like a neighborhood hub sort of vibe, and we've always wanted it to sort of appeal to everyone from everyday dining to date night spot. So we try to keep the food casual and kind of almost like a choose your own adventure with the menu. You can come in here for a burger, fries, and chicken wings, ice cold beer, or you can do it up on a date night with a nice bottle of wine and oysters. During our takeout, we really geared it towards more of a barbecue type feel, just because it traveled really well and it was more family style dining. After doing that, it almost gave us a bit more of an identity, kind of like using these southern sort of vibe, food and drinks.
Right. Yep.
So once we started to get seating again, we started to sort of our twist and turn our menu into our version of that, but you can still see that underlying southern flair to it.
Right. Well, it's great to see you adapting and taking safety precautions. Again, thanks for the tour. As I went through, I felt completely safe. I would have no question in my mind to come out here, dine, enjoy a great evening out, and for sure end up at the bar and have one of these fantastic cocktails.
Awesome.
Greg, thanks for showing us around. Thanks for sharing the drinks with us. We'll talk soon.
Cheers.
We're lucky in London, we have a lot of great restaurants. We're also lucky because we have some great inns. I'm gonna head over to the Idlewyld right now and pop in and see my good friend Effie. Let's head in. Effie.
Hey, Jeff.
Hey, good to see you again.
Nice to see you.
One
How
of
are
my
you?
favorite places in London to
Oh.
come by and see.
It's my favorite place too.
These are some challenging times for sure.
Yes, it is.
So one of the things I was hoping you could do today is give us a tour. I mean, we can't just stand here and chat. This place is too beautiful to not show off. Are you game to give us a tour?
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's do that. Why don't we head to the dining room and
Okay,
we'll
let's
start there.
here.
Okay, great.
So this is our main dining room. This is where we feed our in-house guests and outside guests. As you can see, we don't have as many as table as
That's to
usually.
accommodate the social distancing.
Exactly. It's very important for us so the guests will feel comfortable, the staff will feel comfortable. Not as many as table, less the capacity, but we are good because we're safe.
When I came in the front door, I noticed the room over to the left. Is that the drawing room?
Yes, it is the drawing room. So the drawing room is a private room. We can fit up to 12 people now with the social distancing, of course, less than that. It's beautiful ambiance. There's a wallpaper made of leather, which is all original. All the woodwork is original.
So the wallpaper is actually original leather that's been there.
It is,
Wow,
yeah.
It's just beautiful.
And people rent this room not only for dining, also for private meetings.
So you're really taking advantage of all the space you have in
All the space.
inn as well, for sure, for dining. Now you're a little more than just a dining room. You're an inn.
Yeah.
Can we take a look at some of the rooms? I think we
Absolutely.
want to see them and show them
Yeah.
off a little bit, eh?
So this beautiful Victorian house has 25 bedrooms. I don't know if you know, but that was belonged to the first mayor of London, Charles
Oh,
Hyman.
I did not know that. No.
Yeah, so
Interesting.
that house was built for him. 25 beautiful, unique suites. Each room is different. I'll be more than happy to show you one of our suites.
Let's go take a look.
So this is
Wow.
our honeymoon suite.
Beautiful.
Now,
I love the woodwork already.
yes,
You notice that.
originally, this room used to be the library of the house. So all the woodwork you see, it's all original. Tiles, the fireplace, the stained glass, it's all original.
The ceiling, was it like this? Has this been changed somewhat, or?
It's probably was renovated over the years. Try to
Yeah.
keep the old and the new together.
So if anybody's looking for a great place they could hold their small wedding gathering here, have their honeymoon suite ready to go, all in one.
All
Right
in
here in
one.
London, it's perfect.
Correct.
Great. Super. Well, let's go take a look and see what else we can see. So what's this room down here now? You
This
said-
is the wine cellar. This is our banquet hall. We hold weddings here up to normal days, 50 people. Right now with COVID, 25, because as you can see, we like to keep the social distancing. We do private parties, weddings, Christmas parties.
It's sort of the perfect size, really. Like, I love the setup right here with the wine cellar, the fireplace, a little bit of a casual area, the tables. It's sort of the perfect size. It's really nice to see that even during these crazy times, a wedding, somebody can still put their wedding together and enjoy a beautiful space like this, feel safe, feel comfortable in the surroundings, and just enjoy a great evening.
Yeah, our venue is perfect for the small, intimate weddings,
Absolutely.
regardless.
All right, well, Effie, thanks for the tour on the inside. Is there anything else you wanted to show us?
Yes, of course, my beautiful courtyard.
Beautiful courtyard for sure. This is incredible.
Yeah.
There's a lot of seats back here.
Yeah, we can hold 50 people here. We do lots of weddings out here, ceremony, cocktail reception, dining, of course. We, as you can see right now, the chairs are spread around, so we keep the social
I see
distancing.
a nice little table over there by the fire. What do you say we grab a seat over there and sit down and we'll talk about what's going on?
Sounds good.
Perfect. Effie, thanks for the tour. Everything looks beautiful. And it's great to see, I keep saying this over and over again, all the precautions that everybody is taking. I feel so safe going into the restaurants. In this case, it's an inn. And right from the rooms to the dining room, everything, you just feel kind of very safe. You can tell that you're very concerned about your staff and about your patrons that are coming in, that sort of thing. You've got this beautiful patio back here. How has the whole pandemic been affecting you? What kind of things have you been doing to combat it?
Yes, first of all, it's very important for us, for our guests, and of course our staff to feel safe. We do lots of cleaning, of course the social distancing. We are trying to get the guests to sit outside as long as the weather permit, of course.
It's beautiful back here. That
Yeah,
fire
it is
certainly adds to
beautiful.
it, yeah. Well, certainly there's a lot of different spots around here. I'm looking around. You can sit with the umbrella. We can sit by the fire, the front porch. Great spots to just sit back and enjoy. And as we're chatting, I see the chef coming over with his favorite dish. I'm looking forward to trying some great food. Chef, this looks great. Tell me a little bit about it. I mean, I don't even want to eat it. I just want to take pictures of it and look at it.
Great, yes, thank you very much. So it's a certified Angus beef tenderloin with carrot puree, blistered cherry tomatoes with fresh herbs, balsamic glazed cremini mushrooms, and pea puree goat cheese mousse.
So just a little something you whipped up.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well,
Exactly.
this looks great. So, Effie, we're going to jump in and eat this and taste it in a second here.
Oh, I had it for lunch.
So there you go. Yeah, you get this every day, right? So, but I wanted to thank Chef and thank yourself for hosting us today and showing us around. It's such a pleasure to see all the things you're doing and and ensuring that everybody is safe and able to come out and enjoy a great meal. And we're encouraging everybody to come on out and try these great meals and support our local restaurants. You've always been here to support Londoners, and it's time for us to get back out and support our restaurants and our inns. So great.
It's a pleasure as well.
Cheers. Thanks again.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate it. I'm looking
very
forward to
much.
jumping into
Oh,
this.
excellent. Thank
Perfect.
you very much.
Thanks. So we enjoyed a great cocktail at the company bar, and Greg mentioned that the Early Bird was a great place to start the day off. So we thought we'd head down here and enjoy some great breakfast. Come on, let's see what they got cooking.
Morning, welcome to the Early Bird.
Hi, Crystal. I was talking to Greg, and he mentioned if I was looking for a great brunch, this was the place to come by.
Absolutely,
So
follow
the Early
me.
Bird, all right.
Hand sanitizer right inside the door here. It's also throughout the restaurant.
So that's great. I like to see all the great things you're doing to keep social distancing in mind and keep everybody's safety. I'd have absolutely no reason to not come here and order some great food. I feel completely safe.
Awesome.
Why don't I do that? Why don't I order some food and you and I can sit down and chat?
That sounds great.
What do you recommend?
I definitely recommend one of our mimosas. They're great for any time of the day. Perfect.
I love starting
And-
off with a mimosa.
Exactly. And the pancake stacker. It's definitely something that we're known for. It's got everything you could possibly need in a breakfast on one plate.
All right, let's do it. Let's place that order and then let you and I chat.
Sounds great. There you go. The
Are you
pancake
calling me
stacker.
fat?
I know. I
Are you calling me
mean,
fat?
I think you can have breakfast for a couple days if you'd like.
Wow, that is incredible. So you're serving this up. People are ordering this this is why I can't eat here all the time, because
Yes.
I would be twice the size that I am now.
Definitely.
So this looks like it would be tricky for takeout, and I understand takeout's big right now.
Yeah.
How are you handling the takeout side of things?
So we're actually just launching our online ordering coming up very soon. The other restaurants have already knacked onto it, so we're definitely following suit. It's just how you package it. It's how you, the chefs know what to do. A lot of the stuff, you know, as long as you're timed properly, can handle very well. And we've had success with takeout before. We've always offered it. Now we'll just be able to reach more clients, like customers that way.
Now, when we came in and we were walking through the restaurant, you mentioned a few things. So tell me about some of the things you're doing to make sure that everybody is safe.
Yeah, so we're definitely escorting people throughout the restaurant, making sure that the tables are sanitized, ready and going. All of us are definitely following protocols as the government has issued. We've opened up the restaurant, so we've definitely opened up the diver side so that we can filter in guests a little bit more spaciously, as well as put in partitions on a lot of the booths so that we can separate people that way as well.
Absolutely. I mean, walking through, I felt completely safe. I noticed the staff are all wearing masks. As you said, there's sanitizer everywhere. Nobody feels crowded. The higher bank, the seats are up a little bit higher than they normally are. So everything feels great. The food certainly looks fantastic. If I wanted to order this on your new takeout online, what would I do?
So you would just go to our website. On there we'll have an ordering system where it offers to the different restaurants. You click on the restaurant that you're looking for, you place your order that way, it gets sent to us. And then you'll get a text message or an email back stating when the order will be ready for pickup. And then you just come on down to the restaurant, everything is paid already online, and you just come on in and pick up your order.
Well, listen, I'm going to dig into this. It looks too good to let sitting too long.
Awesome.
And I'm not sure I'm going to finish the entire thing. But I wanted to say thanks for letting us stop by today, giving us a quick tour, letting us enjoy some great food and a mimosa that I'm going to get into here in a moment for sure. And, you know, making us feel safe and making Londoners feel safe. The Early Bird Cafe, it's local, it's amazing, and it's perfectly safe. So
awesome. Well, thanks
let's
for
get
joining
people
us.
coming out and enjoying some of this great food.
Wonderful. Enjoy.
Right. Cheers.
Cheers.
So while we're showcasing some great restaurants, we need to have some great refreshments. I'm looking for a nice cold craft beer, and I have got a great idea where to find one. Let's head into Milos Craft Beer and see what he's got on tap. Milos, good to see you. I don't know.
Jeff, how you doing? Good to meet
I'm
you.
never sure anymore. Do we shake hands, elbow bumps, fist bumps, a little bit of anything that works, right?
Anything, yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So as you know, we're in London. We're showcasing some great restaurants and seeing what's happening in the industry right now during these crazy times. And we had to stop by and say hi to Milos and see what's going on.
Well, hi.
Perfect. You got time to sit down and, chat about
come
these?
on in,
Great.
yeah, sure, this way.
So the first thing I noticed, I sit down like anybody would walking in here. Celebrities, beer taps, all the stuff on the walls. What's the story here? Give us a little bit of the history.
Well, the beer taps, it's really simple. We constantly rotate our beers. So chances are you will never walk in here twice and see exactly the same lineup of draft beers you had last time. Actually, in last 8 years since we opened, we rotated through almost 2,000 different beers,
No
and most
kidding.
of them from Ontario. So you know, like this is incredible how vibrant and dynamic the beer scene in Ontario is.
Exactly.
And
yeah.
those beers are made by people like you and me. And you know, these are mostly the brewers. There is few exceptions there, you know, people who earned the right to be on the wall, but they're pretty much all my friends.
So by getting out and supporting the local restaurants, by coming in and supporting you, we're supporting the breweries. It kind of goes deeper, and you're obviously very connected to that.
It's well, that's pretty much what we try to do.
Yeah.
Support small local independent breweries, support farmers, producers, whatever we can buy from a small guy, and if we know, you know, like, again, it's that personal connection.
Right.
My chef Alex, he likes to walk to work on Saturday morning and stop at the market and pick up items from local farmers. Sometimes it's a challenge, you know, he picks up stuff he has never worked with, doesn't know what he's gonna do with it, but he likes the challenge. If you wanna see your favorite local independent places to be here when all this is over and you can afford it, I understand some, you know, there is many people struggling, so it's whoever can and whatever people can do, even take out, you know, they can buy cans of beer to take home or a bottle of wine. You're gonna pay a little bit more, but helping out, yeah.
Yep. There's a lot of people struggling, but any way we can support the industry. I love how you pointed out that, as I said earlier, it goes much deeper than just the restaurant. It just keeps filtering back the breweries, where the breweries are buying from their suppliers, those employees. It just goes deeper and deeper. Now, the barbecue guy in me noticed when we came in, you said the chef was smoking something, and I caught that. Over about anything else, the barbecue guy in me said, I heard smoke.
Yeah.
So if you've got a few minutes, I'd love to see what's going on.
Let's go see what Alex up to.
Perfect. So what do we have going on in here, chef?
I've got some beer bratwursts. Smoked them about 2 hours ago. So 2 hours at 240 degrees. And then they should be good to go right now. So I'm going to do up a dish for you.
So you've got the butter fired up. Walk us through what we're doing.
Okay, so to go with this delicious sausage, I made some house-made Spätzle, which is a German egg drop noodle. And I used some of our sourdough starter in it just to give it a little bit of funk. So once you get the pan nice and hot, you get your starch in there. I really like cabbage, so I put cabbage in mine. Get the one tasty link we want, that back on the fire. Now, this dish goes really well with this time of year. It's harvest time, it's Oktoberfest, sausage, beer, kind of the thing.
Perfect. And I love that you make everything yourself right here, or from scratch. That's great.
Well, it tastes better.
Absolutely does. I agree.
It usually lasts longer.
Yeah.
You care for it more.
Right.
I got mushroom stock, some Dijon, another mustard, and a little bit of cream for richness. So once you get it all warmed up, I hit it with the mushroom first, a little bit of cream, mustard 1, mustard 2, everyone's favorite and least favorite ingredient, salt. All right, let me put it together for you.
Once again, what were we calling this dish?
So this is a mustard Spätzle with cabbage.
All right.
And it's gonna go with the beer bratwurst that I made for you.
Sounds good and looks even better.
It's okay.
It'll do in a pinch, right?
In a pinch.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
And to finish, we have a onion jam. This is our slice on comfort food here at the beer bar.
It definitely looks comfortable. That's great. I look forward to digging in there, Chef. Thanks for sharing your recipe.
You're quite welcome.
Thanks for letting us in your kitchen. We appreciate it.
Well, thank you for coming.
We need to get some Londoners out here to appreciate this for themselves. Come on out. Everything looks safe. Everything looks fantastic. And I'm sure the food's going to taste great. We're going to find out in a second. So
well,
I'm going to enjoy it. The rest of the
enjoy.
Londoners are going to have to come out and order it on their own.
Thank you.
Perfect. Thanks again, Chef. Milos, I have to say it was great of you, Chef, to let us in the kitchen. You can tell, I've been around a lot of chefs, and you can always tell somebody who's passionate about the food. They enjoy what they're doing. The fact that everything is made from scratch. You could just see the enjoyment he had in putting this dish together, and I'm looking forward to digging in. But in the meanwhile, I want to thanks for having us by today. I appreciate all you're doing for the community and everything you always do. It's great to see the restaurateurs taking everything as serious as they are and looking out for the safety of their staff and their patrons. And we need to get Londoners out here to come by, try dishes like this, have a couple of craft beers, and support our restaurants. So once again, thanks for having us by.
Oh, pleasure, man. Thanks for coming down and doing this.
Perfect. Cheers. I'm going to dig right in.